Alrighty then. Alright, so anyway, since Duncan's already out of the competition, well, guess this leads to the final two. That remains is Lashana and Courtney. Man, I'm so surprised to see who's gonna definitely win here in Total Drama Action Simulator. Man, couldn't you actually agree there, Chef? Man, this is just gonna be awesome with a big showdown. Like the girls showdown. Like holy moly. Man, it's gonna be a girl face off actually. Like holy god. Like what do you think of that, Chef? Nah, who cares, man? I mean, at this very point, I have to say, this is very an interesting showdown, but if you call me impressed, then call me impressed on that showdown. I would pretty much be girl versus girl showdown. I mean, considering like what happened last time with Bridget and Tyler, that they were both to the finals, and pretty much one of them were close to winning again. But I mean, at this point now in Total Drum Action Simulator, Chris, is that, well, Lashana and Courtney, an interesting dynamic of seeing as however they're facing each other to say, considering the hearts for Harold and Duncan. Like, oh, I gotta see how that turns out for the play. But yeah, I would say call me impressive, Chris. Call me impressed. Why, thank you, Chef. Why, thank you. I mean, after all, we do gotta get to see a good showdown that comes from that. That's coming from girl versus girl, but man, I love the fact that the last time it had guy versus girl last time on my simulator of the island, that man, I was no idea to think whoever would have won this whole thing would have come down to be Bridget or Tyler, but except how that was turning out, man, that was either the best showdown or highly the best I ever seen. And man, I will have to say that Bridget already won the last one, since we already don't know now who may win that next time on this one. Either be Lashana or Courtney, but man, whoever people are gonna decide, they're gonna totally decide whatever they're gonna like it or not to see who may will win another alternative win of a real winner versus alternative winner. Just like what happened last time. That was considering another fact. So, anyway, Chef, you ready to see who's going to go down this time? So, anyways, who are you going to vote for? Will you vote for Lashana or will you vote for Courtney? That remains in the final two. Or should I say, will it be a girl versus girl face off finale of Total Drama Action Simulator? And just want to let you guys know that this is just a different alternative, and it won't be Duncan or Beth, since like already considering from a different timeline alternatives. So just remember that it's just not gonna happen. It's only just gonna be about Lashana and Courtney for whoever wins the million big dinero bucks. So again, at this point is that, well, at least Duncan had a good ride for at least coming to be approaching for second or first, but again, two threes. Man, I cannot believe he scored two threes like last time, and then now this time of Total Drum Island Simulator, a Total Drum Action Simulator. Like, man, I have to say, man, Duncan just scored two threes twice. Which, I mean, not gonna lie, but he was really impressive to keep scoring the places as he goes. Which, I mean, not gonna lie for him, but he scored that pretty well. So anyway, without that being said, is that, well, Chef. Well, Chris, if I have to be this honest to say whoever wins the million bucks, either one of them will have to be very close at sharp edge. Either be Lashana or Courtney. And now, I may not be sure to decide at this very time, but I'm going to be ready to see who does win the million bucks. And also, it's just about time to see who wins. Either be Courtney or Lashana. So, I guess I'll have to say is that, well, if my money's already been betting on some bucks, well, considering last time, I don't know who I was voting for last time, but since I was voting for Bridget or Tyler, since I only have to make my own guess, well, let's just say I was voting for Bridget to see whoever won the million bucks, so I actually voted for Bridget. Well, okay then, Chef, if you said that you voted for Bridget last time, well, what was my money embedded on there too, is I have to say is that, well, considering the fact that I don't know if we're gonna actually both vote for the exact same thing, but it has to pretty much be like one person votes for another and the other one votes for another. So if I have to choose my only guess, I'd say I voted for Tyler to win the million. So I guess we have to say that we have to vote for either one of them to see who wins this one of Total Drum Action Simulator. And all right, this is gonna just get awesome. So anyway, Chef, let's just get prepared to get ready for that final episode, being shoot and being ready as we can, since we got it all set up for like the scripts or whatever that we're about to be speaking or whatever. So again, yeah, so you're ready for this, Chef? Because man, it's just been the last time that we're finally dealing with the final two. That is either two girls to face each other at the very end to win the bucks. And also in Total Drama Action Simulator. So, anyway, it's about to begin soon, and it will be sure to be on a date soon to be released, but no worries. Whoever will win the alternative and will win the real ending, you might as well have to find out for yourselves. But, again, keep on watching on the Every Playlist. Pretty much considers on 2 of our seasons. So, take a look on our playlist if you think it's interesting. And if it's not to you, well then, keep on enjoying what you see. Pretty much only made by Duncan Gaming's decision. Either he said was pretty much was saying is, in my way. Well, that considers his own way for seeing whoever tries to win the bucks. That's it. So anyway, Chef here, and I'll see ya next time in the finale of Total Drama Action Simulator. So, anyway, it's about time to wrap things up and see who would win the $1,000,000. And also, again, choose wisely and make your decision chosen, whether it be Lashana or Courtney. So remember, those two decisions of those finales, of the finalists, are about to be beginning real soon. So, be sure who you even put your money on. So remember, who will win, and find out very soon of the $1,000,000. So anyway, Chris here. We'll see you next time. And once it's going to be in, then it will definitely be in. But first, we are definitely going to be hearing from a big arguing coming real soon from Lashana and Courtney before it starts. So clearly or not that we've not considered bringing up to another motivation break, but since we're now about to do it for the finale, well, it's going to probably just start that up anyway before it starts. So anyway, Chris here. We'll see you next time of Total Drama Action Simulator.